Get a look at this soup. Little bean, little venison meat, little spices. Got a little clove in there. Bay leaf, salt. I feel like I could put some pepper in there. I got like a real estate investor TV show guy who, I don't know if I'm talking to him or his assistant or his freaking kid or who the hell I'm talking to. Talking to somebody. They're looking for, they said, a real estate investor in like each city area, one per area. And I made this venison soup because my mom's husband killed a deer for hunting season, and they dumped off a big piece of like whatever they didn't want on me, and so I like stripped it for meat, made soup out of that, and I'm making jerky out of a lot of it, and I'm making another soup when this one's done. But I already had this fish taken out of the freezer, so I'm eating fish too. I only eat like one meal today. The place I've been working at is like a temp agency factory job, and I really don't do anything. It's not like a construction job where it's like heavy physical labor all day long and you get really like hungry. But it's like, you know, the worst part about the job is how boring it is, and that they pay you like nothing. And they always say, oh, you can move up, you can move up. Well, one thing is I'm not going to be there for that long. I'm only there for until this other job wants to start me. But anyway, back to the real estate investing guy. Like, if I got all my rentals rent it out. I make $6,000 a month off of rentals, which is more than what I make at any regular job. And there are some jobs that pay $100K a year, but they're hard to get. And I've been tied up with real estate. So any real estate takes time. Anything takes time. I could take the time and make this house look better. Maybe doing these countertops right now, putting tile down. I really don't like the base. It's like a particle board. I could put a new base, like hard countertop board, and then put tile on top of that. Could tile this wall. Could tile anything. Put crown molding everywhere. Anything real estate, you could work more. You can always put more work into real estate construction. And I don't really look at them anymore as different businesses. I mean, there's the investor, and then there's the people doing the work, but everybody's working on the same thing. It's almost like saying a chiropractor isn't a doctor. Well, he's working on your body, he's helping your health. He knows a lot about body health. Chiropractors are doctors. But they're definitely part of the medical industry. So say it's not real estate construction, the same industry. It'd be like saying a pharmacist isn't working the medical industry, because all they do is hand you pills. Your electrician is doing real estate. They just glorify the investor side. Probably right priceless. Because if you sold me all the real estate in the world, I would tell you no thanks, because you really don't need that much real estate. You gotta manage it all, you gotta pay taxes on it all. A lot of people don't pay their taxes. Let the government take it, because it's really not worth anything. And the government just sits there with it. The government owns a lot of real estate. And that's because people don't want it. People would ask why. Do you even get a job? Why don't you just do your houses that you already have? My dad said this. He says it all the time. I think he said it yesterday. He said, just go work on your house. Well, I really don't got a lot of work to do over there. I need the electrician to come out, and then I gotta hang baseboard. And then I'm done with that house. And then, yeah, I could go and trim it all day long, putting work into it unlimited if I wanted, and try to make it prettier and prettier, or put a garden in the back, or turn the front yard into like a masterpiece. But ain't nobody paying for that. They want the cheapest house they can get. They'll pass a Section 8 inspection that looks good enough for them to live in. Your typical Section 8 ladies come and look at a house and say, oh, I don't like it, but it's like, a lot of those houses, I just done a lot to it. So. And everything you do to a rental house, you gotta think about the people that are gonna live here whenever or if ever you get the house back. All that stuff is gonna be probably ruined. I mean, not all of it, and usually they don't go through and just like destroy everything, but I don't know. That's what people say. So it's kind of in my head. I mean, I guess I could work on houses more, but one thing is, I already got empties. I got at least one empty left. I had 3 empties for a while, and I got 1 empty. Or maybe 2 empties. I got somebody who said they want 1. I got somebody who put an application for 1 in Section 8, started the process. So that's like 2 that are taken but still kind of empty. And then I got 1 where I got a lady who said she wants it. It's Section 8, but I gotta finish the construction. I got a permit on it. So I gotta get the permit approved and pass. And then I gotta get the Section 8 people out there to inspect it and pass. And the Section 8 lady said that she wanted it. She might fall off the face of the earth. I don't know. And she wants a wheelchair ramp put in, so that's another, probably a couple days of work putting in a wheelchair ramp for that lady. But it'll feel good doing something, putting in a wheelchair ramp for somebody. It sounds like a nice thing to do, so. And then the inspector is going to give me more work to do on it for sure. They never come out and say this is wonderful. They always come out and say, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. They'll tell me to mow the fucking lawn or something. But yeah, I could take out loans and buy more houses, but one thing is, half of my houses were vacant this year. So if I had loans on houses that I had to pay off. Like, this is the time that I have been avoiding by not taking out loans. Is when your houses get a bad tenant, eviction, one of the problems, you have to work on them. The problem times, if I had maxed out my loans and had, let's say I didn't even, because if I maxed them out, I'd probably have 100 houses. But let's say I didn't even max them out. Let's say I just got 6 houses, or I got 15. So instead of 6, I got 15. And let's say half of those people stop paying rent. I would be in trouble. Let's say everybody except for 2 people stop paying rent out of 15 houses. I would be like completely broke, and I'd have a bunch of mortgages that I can't pay. I'd be like serious trouble. So and I've seen people fail. I've seen failures made in half. People that buy 100 houses, rent them out, they're gonna make lots of money, and go belly up. Happens. This house is part of it. So, the guy was the one that had 100+ houses are in the neighborhood. This one was one of them. There's another one down the street. Both of these rental houses, they have renters in there. It seems that part of that guy's business design was to get renters that had bad credit and pets, which I was doing for a while too. The bad credit people and the pet people. They seem like easy money. Like, oh, you got bad credit, you definitely need a house, come get it. And they are so happy. But the thing is that they wrecked the place. This house, completely wrecked. The tenants that lived here before the guy got evicted on, that owned 100 and something houses around here, those tenants had dogs. Like, lots of dogs. And this house doesn't have a fence. Or does now, but it didn't. So they got lots of dogs with no fence. Their dogs are probably all inside, all crapping all over the place. Allegedly not paying the rent. And this place was the disaster. Roaches, rats, everything was like, I had to, it was like clean it. And that's when, after I got it. Before they put it up for the foreclosure market, they have a guy come through and just sweep out all the trash. And then I had to take the whole bathroom out. I mean, it was a lot of work. Cleaning it, painted everything. Just trying to get it Section 8 ready. The ceiling in there, I got a video up of me working on that. It's kind of like poor quality construction in this house, but it's really old. It's really old, kind of poor quality. The one down the street, the lady's got cats and like a million cats, like a cat lady house. The cats go everywhere. They like live under the house and just crap under the house. They got plumbing problems. Good luck getting a plumber to go under that house. Because the plumbing problems, plumbers are going to be like charging you extra. And that lady says she pays the rent, but her landlord has been non-existent for a long time. So, I don't know how that's going. But that might have, yeah. And you're really investing in the tenant at that point. And you can see the way that she keeps her house. The house needs to get bulldozed. But the thing about investing in real estate is you're buying work. Is there another job that you can do for a year that'll pay for years to come? You just collect money from the job that you did before. You do that in real estate. Probably do it in other retail business. Look at other retail businesses like that. But that's a good way to look at real estate, is like a retail business. There's another art project I had going for this house. I was going to lay that tile in the front and then put concrete over it, and that will stop the grass from growing. But what happened was I put the tile down and I didn't put concrete over it because I put some and the tile goes clear up to here. The whole front yard would be tiled. But I put the tile down, and then I put the concrete sand, thinking that would probably do it, and it didn't. So the grass went right through the tile. I did that at my other house too, the pairing. It didn't work at all there. The grass pairing just went right through the tile and said, I don't care about tile. Doesn't matter if it's tile or not. But I think I can go through and put concrete down on top of the tile, and like I said, freaking grass don't grow on the front yard anymore. Make it look more like a Section 8 house. I hate real estate. I hate anything that resembles work involving a parcel. But I could be the busiest guy in the world, just going around making my 6 houses very beautiful constantly. But the best business plan I got for now is to wait. The biggest part of real estate is to wait. So if I were somebody else looking for ways to critique my business here, one thing that I would think is, why is this guy making his own freaking food? He should have a wife doing this. And the answer to that is, I'm working on it. pick my real estate the same way as I pick my women, where I can only afford so much. And I'm really picky. I'll dump a girl quick.